if you would like to know what I would like Bloxburg to add, then stay on this video. Hello guys, it's K-Spade and welcome back to my channel, and if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do. But as I said in this video, I will be telling you what I would like Bloxburg to add. Now, some of these are very specific just to me, but a lot of them I think you can all agree on. But before that, if you would like to join a build battle or be in my videos in the future, or even help out with videos, then please consider joining my Discord. It will be linked in the description. So let's get straight on into this video. And as you can see, we are on the main menu. Now, the first one I want to mention is better catalogs. Now, as you can see, all the pre-built houses are made mostly by YouTubers, and the reason I would like better catalogs is so that people could upload their own builds and they would actually get money from people using their builds, like buying their builds. Now, obviously there is a downfall with this, and that would be inappropriate builds, but I would hope that there would be like a requirement, and there would also be an instant ban if something like that did happen. Obviously, I would like people to be able to post their houses onto this, just like kind of like a gallery, if that makes sense, and then people can download which house they would like. They could even search a specific house they would like, and people's house would come up, and then you can obviously buy that house, and that would also pay the person who built it. But obviously I feel as though this would be a great idea to the game, and builders do get a reward out of building them. And the next one is public transport. Now, the reason I want Bloxburg to add this, as not everyone wants to pay for cars and not everyone wants to drive cars. People want to be a bit more realistic and they want public transport. This could be buses, so a bus stop could literally be here and it could take you over to Riverside, or it could take you over to Bloxy Acres. And with this, also things like taxis and stuff like that. Any public transport basically, including trains, where you could probably get the train to the beach. It would just add a lot more of a fun experience than just us all driving around. Now, the next one is shops, and if you're confused, because we do already have shops, I would like more interactive ones. Now, what I mean by this is more like clothing shops, as obviously the furniture in this shop isn't very up to date. So if you do buy the furniture, it is quite outdated. So I would like them to kind of maybe change up the furniture now and again of this shop, and maybe put in their limited edition of furniture. And then obviously a clothing shop where maybe people could even put their clothes in there so people could buy. I'm not too sure, but obviously having a clothing shop in Bloxburg would be a massive update, and I think everyone would like that. And instead of just fast food places, maybe they could even add a bakery, because obviously we have a ton of fast food places, but a bakery would be nice to add too. And the next one is more interactive activities. Now, obviously, if this does sound confusing, by this I do mean like cinemas and bowling and just more things that you can do in the daytime in Bloxburg, as it can get pretty boring. Now, you can build stuff like this obviously if you would like, but still it would probably be better if you could just drive to it in Bloxburg and do it like that. And I think having more activities in Bloxburg will increase the amount of players and increase the amount of role plays that do come back. But obviously for now we only really have the beach that we go to if we want to do an activity, so definitely adding that will be a massive improvement. And moving on to the next one is more interactive phones. Now, we do already have a phone in Bloxburg, but on that you can only order pizza and basically invite your friends to your house. Now, with these phones, I was thinking more that we can message people and you can actually see it on your phone, or maybe have a camera or anything like that, just a basic interactive phone. But basically, so it is like an actual phone rather than the little telephone that you get already. And also adding on to this, it would be really cool if you could order taxis with that phone, as I was saying with the public transport. And the next one is more interactive hobbies. And what I mean by this is stuff like tennis courts and basketball courts, and just any hobbies really that are interactive. Now, it would probably be nice if we had like a golf course over here and then like a tennis court somewhere else, and maybe we could also gain skill, so you could be like level 2 in tennis and stuff like that. And I definitely think adding hobbies to the game is a complete must, but obviously we can't control what the devs do. And the next one is being able to see yourself in the mirrors. As I think we all know, we cannot actually see ourselves in the Bloxburg mirrors, and there are multiple games where you can. So for example, obviously in the gym here, they are just basically blue and just kind of like a sky type. Now obviously seeing yourself in the mirror would be great, because then you can actually see how you look in the mirror, and when you do your makeup and stuff like that, then you will actually be able to see what you're doing in it. But obviously the better option than using Bloxburg mirrors is to use obviously a decal one, but again it would be nice to be able to see yourself in those. And the next one is bank accounts. Now you are probably a little confused on this one, and the reason I'd like these to be in the game is because you can make a savings account. So obviously with the money we have in Bloxburg, we could transfer it into a savings account, and that could be towards a house we're building, so that we are not spending that money on stuff that we shouldn't, and actually on the house we are building. And just in general, having a bank account in Bloxburg would be pretty cool in my opinion. Obviously that is quite a big ask, and it's probably very little that people would want this, but it's something I would like just so I can keep track of my money. And the next one was actually suggested from a subscriber of mine, but it is wing mirrors for cars. So obviously in the game we have cars, but those cars do not have wing mirrors, and this is similar to the one I said you can't see out of those. So in those car mirrors you'd be able to see if there's a car behind you, or if there's going to be a car coming towards you, and also just to check when you are going out of your house you're not going to crash into another car. So I definitely think that is a good idea for Bloxburg to add. And my last one is functional bags. Now I would love to be able to put stuff in bags in Bloxburg, and I would love to obviously be able to take them out and put them in. I think it would just add so much more realism to the game, and obviously realism to role plays too. Obviously we have the gym bag, but that isn't very interactive really, but I would just like it if we could put stuff in bags and also take them out. But before I do obviously end this video, I do want to say I am very appreciative of the Bloxburg creators and what they do. This isn't a dig at them, this is just things I would like to see in the game. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did like this video, then please consider subscribing, and in the comments let me know what you would like Bloxburg to add to the game. But I have linked my Discord, my Instagram and my TikTok all in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.